Hello guys, welcome back. D Junior here. I'm currently walking along this lovely small river here. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm just walking to the Han River at the moment. It's very picturesque along here. You see lots of wildlife and lots of people, unfortunately. I wish there weren't so many people because it's really embarrassing walking past them and talking and filming. But yeah, I'm planning to try and walk to the all the way to the Han River. I'm going to follow this along. It should take about an hour, maybe, and like 20 minutes or something. So it should be about an hour and 20. When I walk past people, I might randomly just stop talking because it's embarrassing. So please bear with me. But yeah, it's been an interesting, 2 weeks, I think, since the last video. Sort of been getting into my job. I think I'm more comfortable with it now. So I've done about 4 weeks at the job now. And it's pretty chill. Like, obviously it's, low salary and all of that, but at the end of the day, like, I have a lot of freedom. I don't actually have to do that much work. It's just quite nice, to be honest. Yeah. Oh man, I need to get my gloves on, I think. My hands are absolutely freezing. Anyway, I kind of just wanted this to be like a Seoul walk and talk, just kind of enjoying the scenery, and I hope you do as well. Oh, okay, finally got my gloves on. That's okay. Oh, and I love these little bridges that they have. It's in the UK, I think they'd probably say, "Oh, it's too dangerous" or something. But here they don't care. Yeah, but it's nice. Oh my god, there's so many people. So many people. I'm just not going to look at them. Oh god, it's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. It's funny that, isn't it? You fly to the other side of the world. You teach kids, like, you do all of that, but just walking past somebody or holding a camera, it's like so embarrassing. Wow, that was a lot of people looking at me. I just didn't say anything and looked away. I just looked at my camera, pretended to not even notice them. Oh my god. If you really want to get over your self-consciousness, you should do this. Film in public and as a foreigner in Korea, because you will get stared at. 100%. It will beat it out of you. Alright, overtake. Thankfully it's like mostly just old people, so I feel a bit less self-conscious. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like if it were younger people, then I'd be thinking about my image a bit more. Oh, I love this. See, Seoul doesn't really have many parks, so it's nice to have this really long river park, basically, all the way to the Han River. And they have loads of these rivers. Yeah, they got a ton of these. But they should get more like normal parks, I think, because when you're not in one of these river parks, it is a bit grey and depressing. But you can see how... Actually, I'm going to be quiet here. You can see how dry the grass is, can't you? I mean, it just barely rains here in winter. I'd say like I can count on one hand in like the last month and a half. I can count on one hand in the last month and a half how many times it's actually rained here, you know. It's been just so dry. And when it's cold weather, I actually really like that because like the cold is bad enough. Oh, look at this. See that? The cold is bad enough, you know, but like if it was wet as well, like in the UK, then it's just miserable. So I'm glad that at least Korean winters are dry. If it's hot weather, then I actually kind of like it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My camera just decided to stop recording for some reason. Yeah, I was just saying, like when it's rainy and windy, it's terrible. I'm probably gonna have to switch to my phone in a minute. This is already run to like 1 bar of battery, so yeah. But yeah, I just much prefer the weather here. It's almost sunny almost every single day. I mean, look at that, just clear blue skies. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna keep recording until this runs out of battery, so it might randomly cut me off at some point. Let's just see. Hello, pigeons. It's quite nice. I don't usually come down this far, but yeah, you can see the further you walk along, the wider it actually gets. So it's very much like a river park. It's quite nice. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about some of my experiences here in Korea. So like, regarding Korean people, I had this really funny experience last night, kind of gross, but I was walking behind this old guy and he just let out this absolute ripper of a fart and he did not give a shit. Sorry about that, guys, just had to get past those people. Yeah, he let out an absolute ripper right in front of me, and I crossed the road just to get away from it, and he was looking at me from across the road sheepishly, and I was thinking, yeah mate, that's right, you better be embarrassed for that. That's disgraceful. I mean, it was just, whoa. But had some other experiences, lots of miscommunications, misunderstandings, but that happens when you move to another country. You can't get too upset about it. Yeah, misunderstandings with girls as well. You see, a lot of girls here are actually quite conservative, I've found. I think they're like more conservative than maybe Taiwan or Japan. Which, you know, makes sense, I guess. But oh, it's getting real crowded here. I'm probably going to be quiet for a minute. it's really beautiful, isn't it? Now it looks good, you know. Sorry, I don't know why it keeps cutting off. But yeah, you know, I was just saying girls in Korea generally have been a bit more conservative. Oh look, another heron. There's loads. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Hey guys, sorry for the random cuts in that walking video. And I know it ended really like way sooner than I wanted it to, but basically my phone just cut out for some reason. Like the recordings didn't save, or I don't know what happened. Technology failed me once again, but here's my bedroom. I've shown you this before, but there's my duvet, which I'm hanging out on a really, really small clothes rack, so it's very weirdly hung up. I have to like push the duvet in between the slats of the clothes horse. And yeah, I mean, this is my bedroom, but you've seen this before. Um, I'll give you a little life update. So I think it's now, how many weeks has it been? It's been like 6 weeks since I started my job. It was a really difficult week because, well, firstly, it was a 6-day week because we're going to have the Lunar New Year holiday next week where I get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. So I had to work Monday through Saturday this last week. And two other things. One, I've been trying to get a SIM card, and I tell you what, there's just so many bloody hoops to go through with that. They're really intense with user like identification here. So if you're trying to buy stuff online, it's just a nightmare. So I somehow managed to get like a prepaid SIM card, which I don't know why I didn't do it to begin with, but it's way better. Um, and then I also had another issue, which is that basically I swapped branches. I went to this other branch, and I decided I wanted to stay at the branch because I can teach slightly older kids there, whereas the other one is like younger kids, you know, which I'm not so good with that. Anyway, I had to like go to immigration and change my status here, or like change my location of work. And the woman there was really impatient, and like it was really stressful. So it was just a very tiring week, but I feel like I'm kind of over the difficulty now. And I had a good Sunday. I went to Daerim Dong, which is a part of Seoul, and yeah, oh look, you can see my trousers, and it's amazing. It's so much better than the places that I showed you before, which is like this really fake Chinatown in Incheon. No, this is the real deal. They're like, I think they're ethnic Koreans who've come to Korea from China. The kind of ethnic Korean population that lives in China. And it was so good. The food was good. The atmosphere is great. Like, it's just a lovely, authentic place. So if you're ever in Seoul, I recommend going there. If you ever like eventually feel like eating Chinese food, because I've eaten a lot of Korean food, and like Korean food's delicious, but sometimes you want to have a break. Um, and yeah, so I had a good date with a girl there, which was nice. And yeah, on the dating front, I think I was trying to say this as I was walking, but like a lot of girls are quite conservative here. But I have managed to find uh, someone who's, how should I say this, not purely into just having a like serious relationship. That's not the only option, shall we say. So yeah, I hope this doesn't come across as too like douchey, but I'm just trying to be honest with you guys, trying to kind of explain my perspective as someone who doesn't actually know how long he's going to be in Korea for. So it'd be kind of like messed up if I said to a girl, oh yeah, I'm going to have a serious relationship, I'm going to be here forever, and then just like leave. So I'd rather be honest up front, you know. But you know, you still get lonely, so you don't want to just be totally, you know, it's not like, oh, relationship or nothing. There are other options. Anyway, enough about that. I'm not Daniel. I shouldn't be talking about all of this stuff. I'm not Daniel from hiding in my room. Yeah. Anyway, you've seen this apartment now like a billion times, so I'm going to stop just talking about bullshit. So goodbye, guys. I need to end this right now. Cut, cut, cut.